we're back. We're back with the Real review. It's only when Real Madrid plays because the week is only real when Real Madrid plays. So let's start it. You like that? And okay, let's go with the follow, unfollow. Ashley, follow of the week, of the fortnight?
Of the fortnight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My follow for this week is for the recently promoted Alaves, who, as Real Madrid fans we all know, did a great job at the weekend, stunning the reigning champions of La Liga, Barcelona. I'm so happy to give them big ups because they've been recently promoted. No one was expecting, I don't think they were expecting much from them, and they made it a really hard match for Barcelona to play. They capitalized on their opportunities. They only had five shots on goal, 4 were actually on target. 3 went in, 1 was called offsides, so that was, that's pretty good percentages. Barcelona had loads of opportunities, 16 shots, I think, 75% of possession, and still, with that, they couldn't win the match, so follow to Alaves.
Follow to Alaves, all the life.
And
all
the
life.
Cañón de Alaves.
And the Cañón de Álava. My follow goes to Raul González Blanco. There's been a lot of talk this week about, was Raul wrong, being present at an event of Barcelona in New York? No, he wasn't. We've already said this. He was not wrong. And my follow is to him explaining and saying, look, I'm an ambassador of La Liga. This is the brand that I'm helping promote around the world. And if Barcelona, the second biggest team in La Liga, comes to New York and open an office, how am I not gonna be there? So follow to Raul González Blanco. I love you, Raul, you know that. And follow Ashley.
My unfollow is for Xavi Hernandez, who has sort of been stirring up drama, and for some reason, Cristiano Ronaldo seems to get the poop end of the stick of the situation. But he's the one that first started saying to the press about Cristiano, comparing him to Messi, saying, they said his words were taken out of context or misinterpreted, and he didn't call Cristiano unintelligent. I'm not really sure. But then later this summer he went back on to talk about Cristiano, comparing him, saying that any fan of football, if you like football, knows that Messi is a better player than Cristiano, which I really just don't know why. He's a great player. I've loved Xavi and his career and with the national team and what he's done for football. But I don't feel like he has any reason to talk about Cristiano. Why are you talking about him and creating more drama for the poor guy? He can't catch a break. It's always, and now he's the one getting attacked for defending himself against the things that Xavi was saying.
Exactly. That's my unfollow goes on the same line to Diario Sport and all the troops of defending Barcelona for the same reason. Saying Cristiano is so unpolite and so out of line defending himself in a problem that was, as you were saying, started by Xavi. What was Xavi's business saying Cristiano's problem is Messi when Cristiano hasn't said anything about Messi in months? So but now of course Cristiano defends himself, and all the sport is Cristiano is a personification of, unpoliteness and being rude and all these things that to me are nonsense. And then, of course, also my unfollow goes for sport because
always
it's very easy for them to put everything they want together to attack Cristiano. So now it's Cristiano against Xavi, but no, for sport it's Cristiano against all Barcelona. It's Cristiano against Xavi and the Ballons d'Or of Messi and Iniesta and the titles of Johan Cruyff. Come on, man. So,
it's just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. So that was our follow and follow of the week, and I'll see you in the poll of the week. So the poll of the week, we asked you Galacticos before the game against Osasuna, who would you like to see in the starting lineup, Morata or Benzema, knowing that the French player was already recovered, and it was a total of 1,715 votes, which went 1,300 in favor of Benzema, a little less, 415 for Morata. But one thing I liked is, this shows that, people prefer Benzema from the start, maybe, but, maybe, just maybe in the season we'll see more of them combined, not necessarily, being Morata or Benzema, as we saw in this game. They ended up playing together in our attack, and I think it was a very productive thing. So hopefully it will be a very healthy combat and dispute for the place in the starting 11 between Morata and Benzema. But this is what you felt this week before the game. Let's see what you feel next week. And our comment of the week, where you already know, we choose one of the comments that, generates us explaining or talking about something a bit more in-depth. So Chris J, thank you for the comment. More than a comment, is a question with some of the doubts still out there about the FIFA ban and what we can or we can't do. He's specifically asking if we can sell players. And so yeah, things we can do. We can sell players. which would be an unlikely or weird scenario if we can't replace them with anybody else. It would just be like, you know, throwing a trooper out of the boat without having a replacement. But yeah, we can legally sell players.
Perfect. We can also bring back any players that we have on loan as long as we're not purchasing them back. So,
there you go. And then the coaching staff is not at all involved in the ban. So, you know, we could change the manager or any members of the coaching staff at any point, regardless of the FIFA ban and its duration.
Great. And lastly, we can renew or extend any contracts that are already in place. So, I mean, that covers a lot of things that we actually can do.
Yeah, I hope there aren't any more doubts. And of course, if there are any, please let us know and we'll try to bring you some of the information. You know, tell us what you thought of the week. You know, who was your follow, your unfollow, all of that. And give us a like and subscribe. Another one. And we'll see you tomorrow.